Hey guys, Eli here for another live stream. This time we're doing an opening of some cheap booster packs for a dead TCG. This one for The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm going to put it up close to this camera so you can see what the booster box looks like. It has 36 packs. I got it for $40, which I feel like is a good deal. It's like $1 per pack. Normally Mesa likes opening stuff with me, especially new TCGs, but she is not a fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas this time around, so you'll have to deal with just me. I personally know nothing about this game. I mean, it probably came out. I wonder if there's a copyright date on this. Well, there's no year on this box itself. I'm sure the packs themselves have a year on them. I'm going to open it up. But I am curious how long this has lasted. And, you know, lots of dead TCGs are cheap to pick up, but not very many of them are like a dollar per pack cheap. Most of them are more expensive than that. So on one hand, it feels crazy that I'm sort of opening up this piece of history that's who knows how old. Also kind of crazy to me that they ever even planned in the first place to make this a trading card game, and I guess at the time this was put out, everything was a trading card game. But it's kind of crazy to me because it's not like they were going to make tons of movies on this. Like, the extent of this is there's one movie and it was in Kingdom Hearts maybe, but other than that it's not like there were a bunch of new sets that would have theoretically been planned, because why would you sort of release cards on a dead property? So that makes no sense, because when you've got, of course, something like Pokemon, you constantly have new stuff coming out, so it makes a lot more sense that you'd be releasing products. So anyway, I'm opening up the booster box. Here's what the packs look like. It looks like all the packs actually have the same front cover, which isn't totally normal. There's 12 cards in each pack. I want to see if there's a year. So it says NECA Online is the company, but I actually don't see a year for where these packs came out. And I'll let you know what I figure it out, or if Mesa finds it, because she's looking at it right now. Alright, so shall we get going and check out these new cards? Mesa's asking how many people are watching. I think currently, I'm not sure. None? One person? Two people? I don't know. I'm sure some people will come in since we just started. But yeah, just a second. Let's get going in a sec. I don't know. Is Mesa popular? Are people going to come? More people going to come to see her versus just me? We'll see. It doesn't actually say how many people there are. Well, let's get started, shall we? If anyone chats Mesa, they'll come over here. You'll be able to see it. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. So, I wonder what the actual game is, if there is a trading card game associated, or whether it's just collectibles. Well, they do actually, looks like these are sort of trainer cards, and it seems like these are player cards. They do have functions, move 3 cards, they have rules on them.
I hate them.
So they do actually have that. Mesa's not a fan.
They're so awful.
I think this sort of style actually creeps her out a decent amount, which is kind of funny. Alright, why don't we, I'm going to focus. I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to focus the cards so you can see them better. I originally zoomed out so you could see the entire box. So this is the mayor. If you remember, he's crazy. He's the one that's the anti-doomer, where we know there's doom happening, and he's like, nah, Halloween is going to happen anyway. No doom and gloom. So he's got 2 up there. His title is elected official, which is shocking. I didn't know mayors were elected officials. All the mayors in town square, you may spend 1 movement to move any number of your adjacent characters here. So what I'm wondering is, with a lot of dead TCGs, some of them have like sort of dedicated communities. But what I'm really curious about is like how many of the underlying games for these small abandoned TCGs are actually fun to play or good. Because I have no clue whether the underlying sort of rules of the game make this one fun. So let's see what else we got. We got Town Square, which was just referenced by the mayor. Got Sally. You know, I don't know if you guys see. So first off, it's kind of like a plain production of cards. It's fine. But I don't see a rarity on them. I don't know if you guys do. Maybe one of these numbers means it. But I thought cards would have rarities on them, because I don't know what's good and what's bad. Also, if you smell it, it has that nice old book/trading card smell. Hitch a ride. Move any number of characters from your mayor mobile to any other one locale of your Halloween town. Sandy Claus. Oh, that one's great. Sandy Claus. Classic. Whenever Shock. This is the one that I think joined the Boogeyman, I want to say. The Devil's Child, we could say. So, whenever Shock leaves the same locale as Locke and her barrel, you may move them to the new locale. Spectacular. This one is Surprise, Deadly Nightshade. Clearly, it's a deadly surprise. Mayor Mobile, another one. So we got 2-in-1 pack. So clearly, they don't care if you're gonna get 2 cards in one pack. Let's play. Search. This is the Boogie Woogie Man. Deadhead. When this creation is played, discard pile. Wrath. Wreath of Wrath. Okay, that's a solid name. Wreath of Wrath. We like it. When this creation is played, every player must discard 1 character from his Halloween town. I don't know if I'd actually have it in me to learn the rules of the game and play it, or have Mesa play with me and start the cards and make decks. But what?
I'm not playing that game.
Mesa says she will not play it. Decomposing Guy. Oh, that oone's great. This could be Mesa's favorite.
Nasty. I'm not doing that shit.
Barrel. Finkelstein Hall. Finkelstein's okay. Cyclops. I never realized. I'll probably skip the ones that are new, but for the one, that are repeated, but for the new ones, I want to take a sec to actually look at them because I'm genuinely curious, and that is why I bought the pack. Each player targets a character belonging to the player. So these seem like they're purely sort of playing cards in the sense that there doesn't appear to be rarity associated with these. Doesn't really seem like there's a rare card in the back. And I wonder, I'll probably look this up after and make a comment about it or something. I wonder, because I literally did 0 research at a time, whether some of these cards actually are sort of more valuable or actually go for any amount of money, because I presume if these are all equally distributed throughout the packs, then they're worth pretty much nothing, since the booster box itself was very, very cheap. Oogle's Lair. Let's see. Sax player. He's got my style. Love him. Playing the sax. Jack's House. Igor. Terrific. Oh. Midway through, they start going upside down. Love to see it. Love to see it. That's always how you know there's a quality card game, is when halfway through the packs, the cards flip upside down. Fire. Pull yourself together. Vampire Lord. Scare number equals number of vampire. I keep reading these cards, and it seems like there's so many different mechanics at play. One will be go to Halloween Town, go to another place. This one says scare number equals number. So clearly the scare number is a part of this game too. There's so much going on. Draw 2 cards and add 2. Tree Circle. Hiding under your bed. What a terrific card. Discard all cards that are currently beneath your scary bed. Oh, right. Another mechanic. Scary bed. It seems like every new card has, its own little mechanic here. Which is interesting. Next up. Lock. Function. Move 6 cards. The Well. Mr. Hyde. Well, where's Dr. Jekyll, huh? Corpse Kid. Mellow Trio. Music players. I didn't even realize, because it's just a movie, a 90-minute movie, that there would be this much many characters and this much creativity. I wonder how much it costs someone to make this trading card game, because theoretically I bet you could have one dedicated fan watch the movie, take screenshots from the movie, and put out all these cards. So really the biggest lift is going to be making the cards themselves and making probably the rules for the game. And someone could probably do this pretty quick. Jumbo Tree Bag. Searchlights. Jack in the Box. I'm not the dumb one. Great. card, Vampire Prince. You know, we haven't gotten that many repeats. We definitely have gotten some, but it seems like there are a decent number of unique cards. I'm actually curious here. Nightmare Before Christmas set list. Cards. So there are, I'm on the website right now, and it looks like there's maybe 100 cards, 110 cards. And they have several character types. The first is locales, which I guess is places. Then they have character cards, creation card, surprises cards, and game aids. Interesting. But yeah, it doesn't really seem like there are. So there's a premiere set in Christmas Town. So there are only 2 sets. This game came out in 2005, the original, the premiere set, and then there was an expansion in 2006. The first set had 153 cards, which I presume is the one that I am opening up right now. And then the Christmas Town expansion has 138 cards. So about almost 300 cards total, actually, between the two. And if you go to quixoticgames.com, which seems to be really kind of the place to go to see information about these games, you know, it's funny because oh look here, I have the screen capture. You can see that it looks like a website from the late 90s, early 2000s. There's not a lot going on here, but you know, apparently there were tournaments at retail stores. Look at this. Dark Christmas Tournaments 2006. Fascinating. There's a lot going on here. Dark Tournament, Christmas, whatever. There are prizes. The winners, the top 8 got participation cards. First prize got either a foil or a non-foil. Wow, these aren't even like cool prizes. They're just like special cards. That is funny. I wonder who won the tournament. Who would have, instead of going to Pokemon tournaments, picked for a weekend in 2006 to go and play this instead? Man, just look at how old this participating stores. Alabama, California. I live in Colorado. There was one place in the entire state of Colorado that had a tournament. It was a beginner tournament. Surprise, surprise. They were not professional ones. Look at this. There's an entire, so if you go to this website, you got all of this rules. You got decks and strategies. Wow. So someone really spent like a weekend putting together the site to make sure that this would be a sophisticated game. I wonder how much it would have cost for this whatever company to get the license to put these cards together. Fascinating. All right. Well, so their website also does not look super recent either. That's fun. All right, Mace is going through them. All right, I'm gonna go back to the camera here so we can open more packs. Interesting. So there you go. Now you know all there is to know about the game.
This one. It has trees.
Which ones? So Mesa likes the tree one. This one. So this is the tree circle. This is where, if you remember in the movie, he goes and he finds every single like sort of other holiday having its own portal to its own world. So there you go. Let's keep going. Fun stuff. Yesterday we had more viewers with TCG Player Direct. Apparently, some people hate Christmas and Halloween, is what I've learned. Also, I've clearly missed out thematically because Halloween was 3 days ago, and I'm late to the party, but I'm sorry, I bought this ahead of time, it just didn't arrive in time. Base player, Jack Skellington. I wonder after opening up this box how many of the cards I will have, because I presume if there are 160 cards or so, 150 cards, and I'm opening 300, if there's not actually a rarity attached to them, probably not most of these by the time I'm done. Sound rolling dice. Roadkill. Yikes. That's like the decomposing guy.
It's bad.
Hide and seek. Master the plans. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Instead of master the plans, it's master the plans. So there's 2 exclamation points. Clown. This is going to be Mesa's favorite card, I know right now.
I don't even want to see it.
The Crypt. Zero the Ghost Dog. This is cute. This was a cute part of the movie. The Ghost Dog is
I hated
terrific.
the whole movie.
You don't like the Ghost Dog, Mace?
I hated the whole movie. It was too scary.
It was too scary. I guess when the movie came out, Mesa was 7, so,
No, I
or
watched
6.
it in college.
Just kidding. She watched it in college, and it was terrifying, allegedly. This is who I'm marrying, folks. Mournful Howl. Did you take my phone, Mace?
No.
Oh, no, it's under here, under the box. I keep hearing buzzes, and I don't know if we got anything cool out of it. I did actually get some Pokemon cards. Someone swung by. I got some bangers today. I won't tell you now. I'll probably make another video about that, but had some great stuff come through earlier today. So, I don't know how long we'll go for. Cyclops. Just enough for you to get an idea of what these cards look like. Oogie Boogie. The Witch's Nook. They're great characters, too. Oh, once again, halfway through, they're upside down. Hitch a Ride. Throw Me a Bone. Double Deed. I'm the Boogeyman. Oogie's Dice. I'm Not the Dumb One. Making Christmas. And The Fountain. You know, it's kind of interesting because, honestly, in a sort of objective sense, these cards aren't worth $40 to open. They're not that creative. They're, like, not that sentimentally valuable. They're not that artistic. They're not that cool. But they are old. So, they are new for me. So, maybe that's what makes them worth it. Mayormobile. Decomposing Guy. He's my favorite, I think. In a sense, so far. One of the favorites for sure. Behemoth. Sandy Claus Outfit. He's great, too. Moody Mare. You know, I actually have to rewatch this movie soon. I haven't watched it in a long time, and it's so good. Never Realized. Graveyard. Vampire Count. It's also got some nice lessons, you know. Sort of like life lessons in the movie. Bunny. Let's see what else we got. Some of these packs are more difficult to open. Also, it's kind of weird. I know there are other people out there who spend a lot of money opening vintage packs. I don't think it's worth the money, and objectively, it's not worth the money most of the time. But I will say that it is kind of weird that like they're never gonna make more of these cards ever again. There were a certain number that were ever created, and I paid $40 to destroy a sealed version. Destroy sort of like as in there's no one less sealed version in the world. But I paid $40 to open it up, which seems kind of cheap for something that is 16 years old, 17 years old. Mad Genius. Putrid Playmates. Be curious what you guys think about the designs. But I was just kind of surprised at how cheap this was. Oogie Boogie. Witch's Nook again. Mayormobile. Decomposing Guy. Man, if these start getting super repetitive, throw me a bone. Double Dead. I'm the Boogeyman. Sandy Claus. Again, this is the third one I've gotten. If this ends up being super repetitive, I might actually keep some of the sealed packs for myself for later. Because it would be a cool souvenir to hold on to later on. Monster on the Stairs. Harlequin Demon Jewel. Because one day, just like the Pokemon cards, I'm sure these packs will be worth $500 each. That was a joke. They might be worth $2 instead of one day. As people remember their childhood and how, you know, how many days they spent opening packs and how much money they spent opening up Nightmare Before Christmas packs, which was clearly no time. But also I wonder, like, this company that made these trading cards, like, what was their game plan in the long term? It's not like they were making more movies. Did they just expect this trading card game to forever exist and for people to want to play it forever? Or were they like, this is a cash-in? Like, we're going to pay $50,000 for the license. We're going to make 100,000 booster packs and, you know, make $50,000 profit on them. And that's it. You know, this is going to be a sort of a one-off. Because I imagine if their mentality was, this is a one-off and we're going to make a few, you know, $50,000 off making these cards, I could see that as justifiable. But if anyone's like, this is a big movie, trading card games are the next big thing, these will stay around for 10 years and everyone will love them, I'm not so sure that was a sensible business decision. So, let's see. Some of these are pretty well sealed, though. I would have thought, after 17 years, that the packs would not have their shit together. That, like, they would start coming apart. The glue would start separating, you know. But, some of these are pretty fiercely put together still. Well, I would say that at this point, probably 50% of the cards are doubles. Ooh, I think this is a holo. Guys, we got a holo. It's our first holo in probably 10 packs. I am the Pumpkin King. Interesting.
Oh, let me see.
It's literally a normal pack. Normal card mesa. It's just holographic versus normal. It's not even a special card. It's the same one. Interesting. I wonder if it's actually worth anything more versus usual. I presume it's not, but who knows. Eager, Mr. Hyde, Oogie's Lair, Dr. Finkelstein. And, you know, these keep flipping over halfway through. They're not even halfway through. They keep flipping over at some weird parts of the opening process. I wonder if we'll get any other... Like, what is the rate of holographics, I wonder? How frequently is it happening? Big Witch, Vampire Lord, Town Hall, Pumpkin Patch. This is great. This is the iconic sort of image from the movie. I wonder how many packs we've opened. I presume we're around 12 to 14 right now. Let's see. Town Square. Yes, Focus at Corpse Kid. Fire, Halloween Plans, Mr. Fantasies, Three of a Kind, Little Witch. Look at that. Little Witch and Big Witch. They're treated separately. Very important stuff there. Back Alley. Eureka. It's a surprise card. Oops. I thought they would at least, other than just playability, I thought these cards would have some sort of description. You know, lots of trading cards have little, you know, verbiages or novel descriptions. That's not the case here. Alright, I'm going to open a few more packs and then I think I'm going to call it. I think you have the idea of what's going on. Alright, the Mayor, Jack Skellington, Accordion, Igor, put yourself together on the Boogeyman. Whoops. This stack of cards here I've been making is starting to fall apart. No! Yikes. Should I just see another holo? No. I thought maybe I missed a holo earlier on. I did not, in fact. So far, I've only opened out of all these packs one holo. It's kind of surprising to me. Wingtown Kate, it's time you began. I would have thought they would have... I mean, I know it cost maybe an extra penny to make a holographic card, but I'm sorry for thinking that they would put more of those in here. I wonder what the original MSRP on this was. I gotta imagine that, you know, the paper quality here isn't super fantastic. Like, I wonder if I rip it, is it just carved? Ooh, look at that, guys. I don't know if you can see it super well. I'm gonna try to zoom in here. It's got the same verification mechanism as Pokemon. Look at that. Oops, gonna pull it up here. It's got the little black line through the middle. Come on. Please focus. But yeah, I guess you can't see it because it's not working super well. But that's how you know, guys. Never buy bootleg packs. There's a way to know that it's fake. Here it is. It's a black line through the middle, just like Pokemon. So don't you go buying fakes, everyone. That's how you know to verify.
You bought a fake pack?
No, I'm saying it's real. I'm saying you can verify it the same way the Pokemon. I ripped
This
it.
would be even funnier if it was fake. Because who would bother making a fake pack?
It would be very funny if these were fake, but that would make no sense.
Maybe they'd be worth more because, like, they're so rare.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, it probably would cost, I don't know, someone new. They would have to break the law through copyright. And then they would have to, like, produce them at some expense. Personally, yeah. It's, like, kind of crazy. You'd probably lose money making fake packs. Guys, we got another holo. Look at that. I'm Santa Claus. We got the Santa Claus holo. Look at that. I'm sure that's a very valuable one. Everyone loves Santa Claus, right?
Not you.
I'm sure that
I hate Santa.
I hate Santa Claus because I'm Jewish. It's a joke. Ha ha ha. Very funny.
No, you say you
Just kidding.
always say you hate Santa.
Yeah, because he brings everyone else presents, but not me. As a kid, I was not a fan. Why do all they get presents? They get, like, a new video game console. And look at me. I get nothing. Fetch. Harlequin. Okay, I think I'm going to open, let's say 3 more packs. That will have been, I think, 2/3 of the box. But obviously, you know, Santa Claus is a popular guy, so Santa Claus holographic must be wildly valuable, I'm sure. Just worth $500, I'm sure. We'll pay for 12 booster packs. That was a joke. Just in case you were actually buying into the rage. I know that everyone after this video is going to go in and start a run, and everyone's just going to pick up all the Nightmare Before Christmas packs. I know that that's what's at risk of happening, because this is the next big thing, guys. Before, in a month, I'll bet you anything right now, this booster box, after 15 years out, 17 years out, will go up from $40 for a box to $12,000. So, you know, get in while it's hot, everyone. I'm keeping a few sealed packs. You know, I'll let go for the low, low price of, you know, let's say $400. Just reach out. Mummy Boy. That's kind of funny. It's like Mommy's Boy, but it's Mummy Boy. I'll appreciate that one. I never realized. Jingle Bells, my fantasies. But also it's kind of funny to me that the mechanism to find out if the card is fake, if there's like this line in between, is the same as Pokemon. And I'm wondering, like, where they just printed on the same sort of, from the same company? I guess it's possible. It's just funny to me. Oh, there's a Black Cat one, Mesa. Although I don't think you would actually like this card. It does not make Black Cats look terrific.
Ugh, I hate it.
Yeah, they're not representing, we have 2 Black Cats. They're not representing our children well. Let me just say. Alright, let's go. This is the last pack I'm going to open. I'm sure it's going to be all the holographic. Speaking of Black Cats, you can see behind me, just knock shit over.
Okay.
Here we go. What's it going to be, guys? It's the back of the card. I'm sure we're highly anticipated. Halloween Town. Boom. Mr. Hyde. Oogie's Lair. Dr. Finkelstein. Luck. Jingle Bells. Although I will say, not going to make any suggestions, but I think having the one mad scientist in your movie be named Dr. Finkelstein is maybe playing up a little bit of a trope there. Jingle Bells, Devil Deed, Sound of Rolling Dice, Fire, Jack's Bedroom, Little Witch. You know, I wonder, I guess kind of
An anti-Semitic game,
the treehouse. I know, right? First off, it's a Nightmare Before Christmas. Why isn't it the Nightmare Before Hanukkah? Wow. Just focusing, centering the Christian experience. And then not just that, the one mad scientist named Dr. Finkelstein. Wow. That's anti-Semitism if I've ever heard of it before. Treehouse. That's a joke too, okay? Or not a joke if, you know, that's the way you feel. Undead Duck. There you go. Alright, I think. Now, okay. I'm falling for it. We're going to do 2 more packs. And then we'll really be done. You know, I really want to give everyone the full experience. I don't want to limit any of you, you know, for even a second.
Is anyone watching?
I think right now there is one person watching, and it might be myself. I am not sure. Nobody's commented yet, but, you know. Tell me your favorite card, everyone. Sax Player. Corpse Kid. Wait a sec, did I go live on that? No. For a second, I was afraid I went live on the wrong YouTube channel, which would be a little embarrassing. Corpse Kid, Finkelstein Hall, Halloween Plans, My Fantasies. Wow. That card seems a little bit NSFW, if you know what I mean. It's, oof. I don't want to know Jack Skeleton's fantasies, let me tell you that. 3 of a kind. Nutcracker. I told you. Searchlights. Wow, this actually actively looks kind of like a bad picture. Town Meeting and Twilight Sun. Surprise. You know, we have yet to get another holo. I wonder how many holos what the hit rate is, because I think we've opened, after this pack, it will have been probably around, gosh, maybe 24 of them, 2/3 of them. And we've only pulled 2 holos so far. Sally's Room, the Mayor, Jack Skellington, Flip Upside Down as usual for some reason, the Nutcracker, Hide and Seek, Master of the Plans. Pull yourself together. I told you. Something up with Jack. Oh, he's reading a book. Fender Bender and Everybody Scream. What a great way to finish off the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. If you got this far, let me know which the cards are your favorite. If you'd be willing to spend $1 per booster pack to open these, and if you're willing to spend $200 a booster pack, I do have some sealed product here for you. Thanks everyone for watching, and have a great night.